welcome back to another episode. So today we're going to talk about my Blizzcon 2019 predictions. So we're going to talk about what do I actually think will come in, well, what we can say Blizzcon 2019. I mean, we have less than a month right now for Blizzcon, so I am really excited, and trust me, I think it's going to be such a show. So, should we start with talking about all the predictions I have? So let's start talking about, the main game of my channel. So of course the main game of my channel is World of Warcraft. So what I think will happen with World of Warcraft is that the first thing they're going to say is that, hey, this is 8.3 and this is the new patch. It has all these new things, enjoy the game, and the patch is live next week. And everyone would be like, ooh, wow, ooh, this is awesome, yeah. And then they're going to say, but that was not everything. We also have this new expansion, and boom, they will be like some kind of a epic cinematic, and it will have the name called Shadowlands, and it will show an epic cinemation about the big old gods lurking in the shadows, and Sylvanas is grasping out for them, something like that. But maybe I'm actually thinking about maybe they will not be making a new expansion, but they're actually going to say, well, here we have World of Warcraft 2, and it's going to be a whole new World of Warcraft game with the same lore. They just continue it, but they will be like, well, everyone lost, everyone has died, blah. This is World of Warcraft 2. We have enhanced the game so much. I mean, the chance for that is happening. It will be limited, but I'll just say it now. So if it happened, come to my channel and say, wow, Dvalin, you were totally right. And yeah, I know. So that could happen. But 100%, we will be seeing 8.3. They will release it, and also they're going to show Shadowlands, and they'll be like, well, you can play Shadowlands in February. So like, well, that's 4 months from now. So I think Shadowlands is going to release in February. So that's what I think with World of Warcraft. If you want to hear me about what is going to be in Shadowlands, well, let's just take the main points without using the whole video to talk about World of Warcraft. So I think there's going to be the new class called Tinker. It's like an engineering class. They're going to remove Alliance and Horde, so it will be like Guild Wars 2, where everyone is just together on fighting the big bad forces. Yeah, so you can play any race you want with your friends. You don't have to be Alliance or Horde, so that's pretty cool. It will make the game much easier for you to play with your friends then, as you know. So that was my predictions for World of Warcraft. Let's talk about the predictions I have for Overwatch. So I basically think they are going to show at Overwatch 2. So they will say, well, thanks everyone for playing Overwatch, it was fun, the game mechanics is very limited because the engine sucks, and we're not able to do any new sort of things because the engine is very limited. So here we have Overwatch 2 with a lot of new features. It's a new game engine, the game runs more smooth, and we are also able to do Battle Royale, Battlefield maps, and even the normal maps you have. So we will get an Overwatch 2 that has Battle Royale, Battlefield maps, so like 32 versus 32 in a big zone, with tanks and all that. And then we still have the normal maps, so people can do, esport and that. And I think that's the prediction for Overwatch. Also, we're probably going to see some new heroes, probably. And the big one, Diablo 4. What do I think will happen for Diablo? Well, I basically just said it, oops. Well, we're going to see Diablo 4, of course. If they're not showing Diablo 4 this time, everyone is just going to kick them. Everyone will be like, okay, that was your last chance, goodbye. So 100% we're going to see Diablo 4. That is a 100% must. So Diablo 4 is 100% there, and it will be in Blizzcon. We're probably going to see maybe 1 or 2 cinematics. We're probably also going to see maybe 30-60 second gameplay, and not more. 1 minute gameplay maximum. Also, they will be like, well, everyone who bought virtual tickets or Blizzcon tickets, you will be able to now go in and play Diablo Immortal on your phone while you're waiting for Diablo 4 releasing in 2020 Christmas. So that's what I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So that's what for Diablo. We're getting Diablo 4, we're getting Immortal, and Diablo 4 will contain with the druids also. So you will have probably maybe also the assassin. So you have all the old classes from Diablo 2, and you have all the new classes for Diablo 3, and they will all be combined in one force. I think that will be the thing that will happen. So that's for the Diablo. The Hearthstone is, Hearthstone is just going to show a new expansion. That's everything, new expansion, new cards, go on. If they are going to add, that's a dream. If they're going to add 2 versus 2, I love 2 versus 2 in such games. So Hearthstone expansion and maybe a 2 versus 2 mod. I can dream, Next game is Heroes of the Storm, and I think they're going to say, well, sorry for closing the Heroes of the Storm esport. We're bringing it back again. We're putting in some millions. Everyone is going to have fun time playing Heroes of Storm. And now you can do esport again and have career in for Heroes of Storm. Because last BlizzCon they closed all esport about Heroes of Storm. So that's why you don't really see Heroes of Storm anymore. Because esport wise, it's kind of dead. So the only reason for play Heroes of Storm is basically just to have fun. And why do you think most people play League of Legends or Dota? Well, of course also to have fun, but because they also want to be pro. They want to be pro and they have a dream catching being pro. And getting pro and maybe even have a career playing a MOBA game. But Heroes of Storm has that's like no point playing that game right now because there's no esport. So you have no reason for being a pro in that game. It's like, yeah. So I think they're going to be like, well, we just had 1 year off. We did some small things. You have seen these new heroes. But while you all looked away, we are going to release now all these insane things. And we're going to have esport again. So I think that's what's going to happen for Heroes of Storm. Probably the hero they're going to show at BlizzCon will be Deathwing. I think. Maybe. Let me dream. Then let's talk about Starcraft. So as we're seen on the BlizzCon poster, there's a Starcraft character. And even we are getting Starcraft 2 on consoles and Switch and all that. It's like if we're getting that on consoles, who cares? Starcraft on a console, RTS games on a console is really bad. Sorry, that's just how it is. So if they're going to do that for console, great for console players, but I'm not going to touch that. But I have a feeling that we're going to see a Starcraft 3. I know everyone is like, we want a Warcraft 4, we want a Warcraft 4. But Blizzard, nah, they don't want to do that because Starcraft is so big in Asia. So they want all the public, they want all the people they have still in Asia, China and all that. Not only for saying China, but I don't know a lot of countries in Asia, but I know Starcraft is really big in Asia, so of course they're going to release a Starcraft 3 because I imagine if they have maybe over 10 million people who buying the game in Asia. Okay, then when they release Starcraft 3, they will get as ASAP 10 million sold copies. What's not to like? Or maybe they probably also would buy maybe for Warcraft. I don't know. I just heard that Starcraft was big in Asia. I don't know much about that. Sorry if I offended anyone. So that's what I think will happen. Starcraft is going to be Starcraft 3. It's going to release. It has a big audience. And it will be probably super awesome. And we're getting Starcraft 2 on consoles. Yeah. Then we're going to see more about Warcraft Reforged. And even if we are lucky, they will be like, well, we are already finished this game. Well, you can play now. Have fun and go play now. So, right now it says we're going to get it in Christmas this year. So, in 2 months, and I'm like, I don't want to wait 2 months, I want to play it now. So I mean, again, when BlizzCon is there, there's only 1 month till it will be released. So okay, then it's only 1 month till it will release. You know, Warcraft Reforged, Warcraft 3, that's just better graphics. So I mean, that was all the Warcraft and you saw all the Blizzard games I just gone through. So keep this video in your mind when you're watching BlizzCon in 1 month, this another 1 month. Keep this in mind, everything I said, because when you're going to watch BlizzCon and you'll be like, wow, Dvalin, he said this, he said that, he said that, he didn't say this. Well, come back on this video or let me know and tell me, wow, you know a lot of stuff that came, or like, you know nothing, you just like Jon Snow, ha 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 ha. So, you know, I mean, that's why it's funny to do these predictions, because you have no idea what is going to happen. I mean, I have no clues on what is going to happen. Is World of Warcraft coming to Stadia? I mean, we have no clue. Is World of Warcraft coming to the consoles so we can actually play with a controller? That would be pretty awesome, but you know, we know nothing. We are just like Jon Snow. So, but before leaving, I think it's time for Blizzard to release a new IP. I think it is. So I think this year we're going to see a whole new game that we have never seen before. And it's going to release in 2020 Christmas. It will be a new IP and it will be a new MMORPG. Blizzard knows that World of Warcraft is going to reach its limits of the time. So it's going to release in 2020 and it's going to be the year of the MMOs RPG. Probably it's going to be the World of Diablo or World of Starcraft, but I think we're going to maybe, I mean, that's not really a new IP, maybe it is. But I just think we're going to see a whole new game at this year's BlizzCon, and it's going to release next year with the Xbox Scarlet and the PlayStation 5. I mean, that would make so much sense to have an awesome Blizzard game releasing together with the new consoles. I mean, that would be so sick. So again, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for watching my predictions. I know this video was kind of a waste of your time, probably because, I mean, I had no news for you at all. But I'm just telling you what I think we will see at the BlizzCon. And trust me, when BlizzCon goes live, I will be sitting with my laptop, my PC, my third laptop, my fourth laptop. I will be seeing all the things and post all the things I know about it. I'll just keep you updated. So even if you're not watching it, I will keep you updated. So trust me, I will keep you updated. So thanks for watching, and see you online at BlizzCon. You know, I will not be at BlizzCon. I wish I was, but out of money, so out of gold. So I will not be at BlizzCon this year. Probably, I mean, the dream would be next year, 2020. I also think BlizzCon 2020 is going to be the biggest ever. So let's say I will spare some money together, and maybe I will be at BlizzCon 2020 and we can meet up. That could be really cool. Have like a little meetup. So again, thanks for watching, and well, let's see what BlizzCon this year is going to bring us. Peace out.